Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't even know what to say really because I haven't been here in such a long time, but I kind of wanted to take you guys through everything that I eat today and like maybe it's my workout. We'll kind of see about that. But before I get into that though, let me just take a moment to say thank you to all of you who are still here even though I haven't really been consistent on this channel, and like I'm just like thank you so much. I really am grateful for you from like the bottom of my heart. I'll explain where I've kind of been, where my mind has been, and where I've kind of been in terms of like fitness. But first, let me show you guys what I'm gonna have for lunch so I can like eat and chat with you guys at the same time because I'm starving. I have with me just some Greek yogurt, and then into that I'm gonna add a little bit of PB Fit. So as you can see, not much has changed because I'm still eating the same thing, but I just like bring them separate because I don't know if it like will mess with the yogurt if I add the PB Fit into it and mix it at home and then refrigerate it. So because I pack everything the night before, so I've just been bringing them separately. But I'm usually start my meals off with this. I'm having a really late breakfast. I normally don't eat breakfast this late, but I'm on my cycle, and so I just feel like I haven't been feeling good today. So I also just like that I feel like the PB Fit, and aside from the fact that it adds protein, it also just makes the texture like better, especially because I don't add granola and I don't have any fruit to add to it right now, so I just feel like it helps with the texture. But let me mix this up real quick. Yeah, this is really good, and it's just like such an easy way to get my protein in. I feel like I've kind of figured out in the last like couple of weeks that if I don't get my protein in at the beginning of my meals, at the beginning of my day, then I have a really hard time reaching my protein goals. So I feel like if I just make sure to focus on my protein the first half of the day, then the rest of the day is much easier for me in terms of like what I eat and how much protein I'm eating and things like that. I don't have to like force feed myself. It's just, yeah, just important to get it in at the beginning of the day. So okay, needless to say, I haven't posted in like, I think it's been about a month now, so I really don't even have like a good excuse for why I haven't been on here. I think that I just kind of, for the first few weeks, I just had a lot of stuff going on during those weeks. I had like a wedding, I think, so we were gonna be, me and Jesus were just out of town, so I knew I wasn't gonna be able to film or edit because obviously I just don't want to edit my videos. And then after that, we came back, and I obviously my content is kind of like centered around my fitness, what I eat and things like that, and it just like I came back and I just wasn't feeling really like passionate about my workouts or my diet or anything like really fitness related. Now don't get me wrong, like I was still getting my fitness routine like in and done, and I was trying my hardest to reach my macros, and I was still pretty much staying on track, but I just wasn't excited about it. Like I just wasn't excited about my workouts. I wasn't excited about what I was making for food. I just really would eat like, I was just trying to get stuff like done because I needed it to be done, but I wasn't like feeling like, I don't know, like excited about it, I guess. And so it kind of just led me to like not want to film because I just wasn't like, I was like not excited to share that kind of content with you guys for that little bit of time. And that happens, you know, like when it doesn't matter how long you've been working out for, like you're gonna just go through periods where like you're kind of in a funk and you don't really, maybe you're just like not as, your focus is on other things in life, and it's not gonna be, you know, you're not gonna be super focused in your fitness or your nutrition, and you're just gonna be doing it just to get it done because you know that it's good for you and you still have your goals that you want to reach, but you're not gonna like feel excited about it or passionate about it. And that's kind of why they say like that's when motivation is really key, and it's more important to be motivated because you're bound to have days, periods of time, weeks, maybe like months where you're just not gonna be excited about getting those things done. So because of that, I just was like, I don't really want to like share something that I'm not really excited about right now or that I'm happy about right now, and so I didn't film because I don't know how interested you guys are in seeing other parts of my life, like, I don't know, just hanging out with my family or hanging out with my partner, or, you know, just chilling at home and like watching TV and making like a cozy meal instead of like a super healthy, you know, macro focused meal, or going to the gym, or, you know what I mean? Or maybe like just going on a walk. Like, do you guys want to see that kind of stuff? I don't know. But another thing is, like, I went a couple of weeks without posting, and then I posted my last video where I took you guys with me to the gym and stuff, and it just did horrendous on YouTube. And it's not like I don't really care, but it also just kind of was like, oh, maybe like this, maybe people just don't care, and so it just kind of made me feel like some type of way. And like, the best I can describe it, like what it has felt like trying to come back, is like, if you're like late, if you've ever been like, just to put into perspective for you, this is what it feels like for me to be like coming back in after being gone for so long. It kind of feels like when you're like late to like a really big class or a meeting, and you know that when you walk in everyone's gonna like stare at you, so it just, yeah, just that feeling of like nervousness to get back into it, or to like step back into it. That's kind of how I felt. So that's kind of where I've been the last couple of weeks, or like that's kind of my schmeal on like why I haven't really been posting. But I hope that you guys, some of you guys at least, are happy to be here and that I'll be posting again. I am gonna try very, very hard to make sure that I am posting regularly moving forward. And seriously, I do apologize for just not being here. It's not like I wasn't thinking about you guys. I really was. Like, you guys were on my mind. Like, I really wanted to... Someone just waved at me, so I really wanted to come back. It just, again, just felt like nervous to do it, but I'm excited to be back. And yeah, I hope we can move on from that little situation. I really want to get back into posting shorts as well, like just what I eat in a day shorts, or like my workouts and stuff like that. So hopefully everything will go back to normal and I'll be posting on a weekly basis. And yeah, that's kind of it. But today I just kind of want to walk you guys through what I eat. So anyway, started my day off with that yogurt. So I'm still hungry because I'm having a late lunch, so I'm gonna have just like a basic sandwich that I made. It's literally just ham, and also I need to be better about eating vegetables recently, but I just haven't really been in the mood too much. I mean, I'm still eating them. I just tend to eat them with my dinner instead of like incorporating it in like breakfast and lunch. So I'm gonna just have, literally it's just tofurkey with a little bit of vegan mayo and some Dave's Killer bread, thin sliced bread. I'm also gonna have this sparkling apple cider vinegar drink from Trader Joe's. You guys know how I feel about these. I'm just gonna pop one of these open. I brought one of these with me for work yesterday and I just didn't feel like drinking it. So sometimes I'm like really craving a carbonated drink, and then other times I'm just like, I just want water. But today I'm really craving that, so I'm gonna have that. I don't know what it is about like just a plain ham mayo sandwich that really does it for me. Like, it just really tickles my pickle, you know? And like, I know it's like super lame and like plain, but like there are times when I want a veggie of sandwich full of like veggies, cucumber, tomatoes, avocado, sprouts, and then there are times where I just want ham between two pieces of bread. Okay, recently, and by recently I mean like the last like week and a half maybe, I've been just getting my cardio done before work, just because it's just because of like my lack of motivation to go to the gym. I just feel like if I do it before work, it's like out of sight, it's like out of my mind. I don't have to feel like when I go to the gym I have 5 million things to do, which sometimes I don't. It's not that I always feel like that. Like, I don't mind doing cardio after my weightlifting, but just lately I just feel like I just really want to get my cardio done and over with. So I've just been doing it before I come in to work, and it just makes things a little bit easier on me in the evenings. Like, I don't have to focus on like I don't have to do all of my workouts within like a 2-hour span. So is it me, or do you feel like you have to eat like the crust before and save like one piece in the middle to eat as your last bite? I just feel like I always want to save the best for last. Like whatever my favorite thing is on like a plate, or like a dessert, or like, you know, a piece of food, like I feel like I have to save the best piece for last. Is it just me? I don't know. Let me know. Do you eat the crust before you eat the middle, or you don't care? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna finish eating this and then I'll see you guys during either my next food snack situation or when I get home. Alright, you guys, I'm still at work, but I'm about to have my little apple, and then I've been really into these Nugo Slim Bars. It's just like a protein bar, but the macros are pretty good for these. They're 170 grams, 170 calories for 17 grams of protein, so I feel like that's pretty good. 6 grams of fat. So anyway, I feel like with protein bars, like sometimes they're not, like they sound like they're a healthy option, but a lot of times they're actually like a lot of calories and a lot of sugars or a lot of fats. But I feel like these are actually pretty good, and it's really easy for me to fit it into my macros at least. So I've been buying a ton of these in bulk, and they have this flavor specifically is vegetarian, but they do have the peanut and the mint chocolate chip, and those ones kind of taste like the mint, what are they called, the Girl Scout cookies, like the chocolate mint Girl Scout cookies. Those are really good. But yeah, they do have vegan options of these, and they're so good. I'm here pretty late because Jesus and I know I've mentioned this a million times, but we share a car, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays we both have to commute to work. So he drops me off on the way to work, and then he picks me up after he's off, but I'm off earlier than him. And on top of that, he also has to, I almost dropped my apple. He also has to commute to come get me. So I'm usually here like an hour-ish later than I'm supposed to be. So yeah, that's why I'm like just taking my little break here. But I can't wait to go home and eat. Okay guys, I just got home and I've been munching. I had like 2 pieces of this mango from Sprouts. Sprouts has the best chili lime mango. My mouth is watering just like looking at it, but it's so freaking good. Like, oh my god, this is so good. Anyway, what I'm gonna have for my second-ish lunch, I guess, because technically I only have that sandwich for lunch. But anyway, I'm making chicken tacos. I'm just gonna use the Morningstar chicken strips, and then the Trader Joe's corn tortillas. So, and then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of the Kinder's seasoning on the chicken strips. So that's my plan for lunch, dinner slash, for lunch slash dinner, I don't know. And then I'm gonna sprinkle, and then on top I'm gonna add a little bit. I made some guac yesterday, so I'm gonna add some of that. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of cotija cheese because I have some. Cotija cheese is just like a very like salty, crumbly Mexican cheese. So I just wanna use it up because we don't typically have this at home, but I went over to my parents' house and I bought some to take to their house, and then we didn't really end up using it, so I just brought some back. So anyway, that's the plan. Okay, here is my little late dinner lunch situation. So I'm so excited to eat. I love these tortillas, but sometimes they just don't turn out like soft, you know, and I think today's gonna be one of those days. They're a little bit hard, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good, although I do wish I had something spicy like salsa or something. Well, you guys, clearly I've been out of commission for a while because I not only forgot my camera, but then I got to the gym and I was like, I'm just gonna record it on my phone. And then my phone died because I didn't charge it. So I'm like super frustrated that I didn't record my workout for you guys, but I will record it for you guys on another day. And I'll just make that another video because I kind of want to focus on my meals today. So anyway, we just got home from the gym. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to make. I actually had this last night and I was like, this is so freaking good. It's like a plant-based sausage with some vegan pesto, some peas, and some couscous that I bought from Trader Joe's. This is my first try. Yesterday was my first time trying couscous, and I was like actually really impressed at how good it was. Not that I thought it was gonna be bad. I guess I just was expecting that I would like become obsessed with it, because now I'm obsessed with it, and I feel like that's gonna be my fixation for the next couple of weeks. So let's get started because it's kind of late already, and I still have to go to work tomorrow. So let's get this dinner ready. Okay, so here are the ingredients that I'm gonna use. Let me see if I can just move you guys a little bit so that, I don't know, sorry guys, I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. I literally have the worst lighting in this kitchen. I think I say this every single time that I record for you guys, but anyway, here's what I'm gonna cook. So I have this plant-based Italian sausage from Trader Joe's. I'm just gonna have one of those, chop it up. Some peas, some petite frozen peas. The vegan kale cashew pesto from Trader Joe's, and then in here I just have some leftover couscous that I didn't finish last night. So that's gonna be my meal. Let's get this ready. Let me get this ready for you guys, and then I'll show you guys what the final product is. Honestly, I just throw everything on a pan and let it do its thing. So there's not much to it other than what you just saw, which is just me me cooking this. These I'm just gonna chop up into little like slices. So that's gonna be my dinner. I am weighing everything that I use. So anytime I make food, I do still weigh my food, but I just make sure I feel satisfied at the end. Except for the peas. The peas I'm just gonna measure, and honestly I don't, oops, I'm a little over, but that's okay. I don't really care. When it comes to the veggies and the fruits, I'm not like too strict on that. Okay, I moved you guys because the lighting was so bad over there, but anyway, just because for me, like, I just feel like it becomes like an unhealthy relationship with food once I start weighing things like that aren't inherently bad for you, like vegetables or fruit or like just whole foods. Like once I start to do that, I feel like that's when my relationship with food starts to go downhill. So me personally, I'm not gonna weigh the fruits and vegetables. I mean, I might, like, you guys saw I measured it, but like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I ate too much fruit or like too much of this like today. Like it doesn't really matter. Just the stuff where I'm like, I need to regulate it because I very easily can like just consume a lot of calories, okay? And in an unhealthy way. I really can, and it can really get really unhealthy for me just because of the way that I grew up with food. It's just I never really learned to have like a good relationship with food, and there are times where I can overeat, and there are times where I will severely overeat, and times where I severely will undereat. So I feel like for me, weighing my food is not really a trigger because I know that it's not necessarily for me to eat like less calories, but also just to make sure that I'm also eating enough calories and enough protein and enough vegetables, because I just never learned naturally to have that like healthy relationship with food, unfortunately. So yeah, I did not mean to get that deep, but here we are. Okay, I'm gonna pop this on to the thing, and this is gonna be really hot, so I'm gonna turn the vents on. I'm just gonna add the couscous at the end because this just needs to be heated up. It doesn't need to be cooked because I already cooked it yesterday, so I don't want that to like burn or get like dry. So I'm just gonna wait till the end to add that so it just warms up a little bit. I was like staring at these plums while I was waiting for that to cook, and I kind of want one, so I'm just gonna have a plum as well. I think I may have already had one today, but I can't remember. Nice and tart. Well, there you go, you guys. A super easy, lazy, vegan meal idea, or vegetarian meal idea, because I added a little bit of cheese, but that is pretty much it. Oh, okay, Levi. We get it. You can have that bag. That is all yours, buddy. Oh, or maybe it's not all yours. Anyway, I like to keep my meals pretty like this, like just simple, like literally throw everything in a pan and cook it most of the time, just because I'm so tired by the time I get home from work, and then I have to go to the gym, and then obviously I still try to make a little bit of time for myself to just do whatever I gotta do, whether it's just like, you know, shower, chill on my phone, like whatever. I like to just not be, you know, super pressed for time. So this is just a nice, easy, like, meal idea for that. And it's really, really good. I had this last night. Guys, can we, please? I'm trying to talk to the camera. I'm trying to talk here, guys. Sorry you hear my cats in the background, but, yeah. Just keeping it nice and easy. And, yeah, I had this last night, and it was really, really good. So, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna watch TV, and then I think that's pretty much what I'm eating for the day. I reached 123 grams of protein today, so I would say I had a pretty successful day of reaching my protein goals. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and guys, okay, break it up. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much again for sticking around if you are still here. Love you guys. You're supposed to finish the other part of the heart. Like, you do this on your other hand, and we complete a heart.